My name is Amara, and for many years I thought I was living a love story.
But love stories are not supposed to leave scars.
This is the story of how the man who once covered my world with roses slowly turned into my worst nightmare, turning my world into a cage I almost couldn't escape from.
It all started 8 years ago. Amara met Daniel at a friend's birthday party. He was charming, tall, confident, and had the kind of smile that makes you feel like you were the only one in the room.
I've been admiring you for more than 30 minutes now.
Oh, really?
Yes, you're beautiful. Can I have your number so we could talk sometimes?
Oh, it's fine. Here. Okay, I should get going. My friends are waiting.
Okay, we'll talk on the phone later. Amara, please give a chance to know you. I can't get you off my head. I want to meet your parents.
Come on, Daniel, let's take things one step at a time. We just met.
Amara, I don't think you understand how special you are to me, Daniel said as he sits opposite Amara in a sophisticated restaurant 3 months into their relationship. You've only known me for 3 months, Daniel, Amara responds as she laughs softly. And I already know I want to spend the rest of my life with you, Daniel assured her. Daniel was indeed charming, attentive, and romantic. Every week he brought flowers to her office. Her friends and colleagues adored him. They wished they had a man like him. Where did you find this kind of man? Does he have a brother? One of Amara's friends, Nelly, asked one evening as they sat out gisting and laughing. Seriously, men like this don't exist anymore, Jessica, the second friend, added. I guess I just got lucky, Amara responded, smiling brightly. After about a year into their relationship, Daniel proposed at a sunset beautiful beach, and of course Amara said yes. Amara, I promise to love you for the rest of my life, Daniel said as he knelt down. Yes, I will marry you, Amara responded as she shed some tears of joy. Their friends were happy. They clapped. The wedding was simple but classy. Everyone was happy. But there was one person among them that was about to be depressed for almost a whole lifetime, and that was the bride, Amara.
Daniel, do you take Amara as your loving wife?
Yes, I do.
Amara, do you take Daniel as your loving husband?
Yes, I do.
You may now kiss your bride.
For the first year, everything felt peaceful. Everything was okay. Daniel would come home with a bunch of flowers and gifts. He showered Amara with so much love. Amara couldn't have asked for more. Everything felt peaceful. But slowly things began to change. One evening, Amara arrived home late from work and found her husband sitting in the living room angrily. Where were you? Daniel asked angrily. I told you earlier. Traffic was terrible, Amara responded calmly. You think I'm stupid? He asked, still angry. Why are you talking to me like that? Amara asked surprisingly. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to raise my voice at you, he apologized. Honey, please, I'm sorry, Daniel shouted as Amara walked past him to the living room. Amara was tired and she needed to clear her head. That same evening, Daniel walked into the room where Amara was sitting after having her bath, begging her on his knees that it was never going to happen again. It's okay, just don't yell at me like that again, Amara said. I promise, Daniel assured her, but that was a lie, because that was just the beginning. One afternoon, Amara met her friend Jessica for a lunch, and Jessica noticed something strange. What happened to your arm, Amara? Jessica asked. Oh, this? I slipped in the bathroom. But that was not true. In fact, very far from the truth. Are you sure? Jessica persuaded. But Amara kept quiet. Amara, is Daniel hurting you? She asked. Again, no response from Amara. Amara, talk to me. Of course not. Daniel would never do that, Amara said, forcing a smile.
Amara, is Daniel hurting you? No, Daniel would never do that. Are you sure? Of course.
Daniel is a good man. He will never hurt me. If he hurts you, then you need to leave. Come on, Jessica, you're overreacting.
The first time he hit her was one night of argument that turned violent. You never listened to me, Daniel said furiously. I was just trying to the slap. The room fell silent. Amara slowly touched her cheek. Shocked. You slapped me? Daniel looked remorseful. I didn't mean to. You made me angry, he said, as if trying to apologize and trying to blame her at the same time. That was the very moment everything changed. But she didn't leave. Instead, she would lie to her family and friends on his behalf. Daniel is a good man. Daniel is a gentleman. Daniel would never hurt me. Her mother visited one afternoon and instantly noticed something. Why are you wearing makeup inside the house? Her mother asked. I was just trying a new style, Amara responded. You don't look happy. I hope your husband is treating you well, her mother asked again softly. Yes, Mom, Daniel is a wonderful man, she replied again, forcing a smile. Because she was ashamed. She was afraid. She didn't know where to start from. But what she did not know was that she wasn't supposed to be afraid of where to start from, but why she shouldn't stay there. Years passed and the fights became louder. The violence became worse, and slowly Amara's home became her worst place. The children began to notice, the neighbors noticed. One evening, her 6-year-old daughter Sophia walked into the kitchen while Amara was crying. Mommy, did Daddy hurt you again? Sophia asked, concerned. Amara wiped her tears quickly. Oh no, sweetie. Mommy just slipped. But Sophia knew that was a lie. She knew what exactly had been going on for years. Mommy, please stop lying, Sophia said, looking straight into her mother's eyes. Those words hit Amara like a sharp knife.
Mommy, did Daddy hurt you again?
No, sweetheart, Mommy just slipped.
Mommy, stop lying. I know what Daddy did.
One night, Daniel was at it again, shouting again as usual, and this was how the house always sounded whenever Daniel was around. The house that was peaceful just few minutes ago has turned into a war zone, and it was becoming a very normal thing in the family. The children were frightened. They were becoming used to it. They were tired. They stood by the corner. Sophia held her little brother tight while staring at the parents shouting the whole house down. After the whole argument, Sophia walked up to her mother in the living room, saying, Mommy, let's leave Daddy, she begged. What are you saying? Amara asked, looking at her daughter in shock. I'm scared of him, Sophia said. Daddy is mean. He is a bad person, Ethan, her younger brother, said, whispering from the other corner of the house. But fear filled their mother's heart. Amara really wished she could save her children, but she didn't know how to. The next day, Jessica came visiting. They were sitting in the living room, gisting and smiling. But then, Jessica noticed it again. Of course, this was her friend. Jessica looked straight into her eye this time around and asked, Amara, is he hurting you? Jessica asked, but Amara remained silent. Then tears rolled down her eyes. I don't know how to live, Amara said, crying bitterly. Jessica held her into her arms. She held her tightly and said, Amara, you do not deserve this. You deserve better. I knew he was hurting you. I tried to ask you, but you kept lying on his behalf. Why could Daniel do this to you? How could he? One night, Daniel came home drunk, as usual, and started destroying things in the house. He started throwing things. He grabbed Amara violently. You think you can disrespect me? He asked for no absolute reason. This is someone who just came back home drunk and should probably have his bath or take his meal and go to bed. But he held his wife for no absolute reason. Sophia screamed from the other corner of the house, Leave my mommy alone. Stop hurting my mommy. The room froze. Daniel released Amara slowly. That moment changed everything. Amara knew she could no longer stay in that house.
Leave my mommy alone. Stop hurting my mommy.
Eat that!
Mommy, are you okay?
Baby.
She saw the terror in her children's eye and she knew she needed to leave for good, at least for them. Later that night, Amara sat thinking about what to do and what not to do next. She packed their bags, packed their little belongings, arranged them in their small bags. She didn't want Daniel to wake up seeing her packing. She quietly packed and walked into her children's room. Amara stood at the entrance of her children's room for long, watching them sleep peacefully. She wished this peace was a reality, but she knew this was only in their dreams, because whenever they wake up, the house was a war zone. She never wished she wanted to wake them up, but this was her reality. She thought for long before bending down to their bed to wake them up. Still, she couldn't bring herself down to waking them. She knelt beside their beds, crying until they both woke up from their sleeps. Immediately they woke up. "Mommy, are we leaving?" Sophia asked, almost whispering. "Yes, baby, we are going to somewhere safe," Amara responded, nodding. "I knew it. I knew you would save us," Sophia said, hugging her mom tightly.
Mommy, are we leaving?
Yes, baby, we're going to somewhere safe.
I knew you would save us, Mommy.
That night, as Amara drove away from the mansion, away from fear, away from violence, it wasn't easy, but for the first time in years, she felt peace. She felt that inner joy that she hasn't felt in 8 years. Few weeks after moving out of the mansion, Amara settled in a small but well-furnished apartment with her kids. One day, Sophia told her something she never wants to forget in a hurry. "Mommy, you're my hero. You're my strongest woman." Amara laughed. That was when Amara understood that living didn't mean weakness. Living meant courage, because real love doesn't leave bruises.
Mommy, we are happy.
Happy, Mommy!
I know, my loves.
Mommy, you're my hero.
I love you, my babies. If love must hurt you, then you do not need love, you just need you. Your peace of mind.